Hi, I'm Joe from the SL Shop. It's been an extremely busy few weeks here in the showroom, so I wanted to take this opportunity to show you some of the new cars that we've got in stock. First up, we have this SL320 R129 in Alanite Green with designer leather interior, a beautiful car, lovely specification and a very nice metallic shade. On my right, we have a 300 SL R107 in black with cream interior. Lovely car, very rare to find a 107 in black, so it's nice to have another black one back in the showroom after we sold the full 20 SL that you might remember from previous videos that was black with black interior. Next to our black 300 SL, we have a blue-green metallic 380 SL with beige interior, 56,000 miles, and a great example of that 3.8 litre V8. The early cars have a slightly more characteristic feel to them, and the 380, rather nice to drive. I mean, they're all nice, but I'm quite partial to a 380 SL. We don't see too many 380s in the showroom, so it's lovely to see this car back around to be sold again. We sold this car a couple of years ago. The gentleman has done a number of miles with it, just a few thousand miles in the last few years, and he's since gone on to an R129, so it's back in the showroom, and it might be your opportunity to get yourself behind the wheel of a very nice 380 SL. Moving on to the Pagodas. I won't spend too long on these cars because we've spent a lot of time talking about Pagodas in our blogs and on our website recently. This car is a very good example of a Pagoda, great service history, and it's pretty much always stayed around Gloucestershire. Long-term ownership, the previous owner had this for some 43 years, making it a very nice, original, UK, right-hand drive 280 SL, hot property right now. In the far corner we have a left-hand drive, midnight blue with cream interior, 230 SL, lovely for keeping on the continent. Signal red is one of those colours that is synonymous with the R107. For some people, when they think of that shape Mercedes-Benz SL, it's this colour that springs to mind. This one has a black check interior and just 30,000 miles on the clock. A very great example of what is arguably the most popular colour. Speaking of popular colours, here we have Nautic Blue. You may remember Bruce had a Nautic Blue 500 SL. This is a 300 SL with beige interior, just come into stock and awaiting full preparation. This champagne gold 450 SL is a very interesting car indeed. It's a 1979 car that wasn't registered until 1981. The first owner also owned some car dealerships, so this car spent much of the early years of its life on display in those showrooms. As a result, it only has 6,500 miles on the clock today. A lovely example of an early car in a very iconic early colour. Next to our champagne gold car, we have pine green with beige leather, which has heated seats. Very rare to find on a 300 SL, an expensive option when that was new. This car's had extensive work prior to arriving in the showroom and will make a lovely car for the summer. Next to that, we have an icon gold 350 SL. Very rare to find an early car in such good condition. With the 50th anniversary of the R107 happening this year, lots of celebrations planned. People's attention is starting to focus on these early cars. That's a little rundown of some of the cars that we have in stock. There's plenty more to see here at SL Shop. We are now fully open and we look forward to hosting you in our showroom or seeing you at one of our events later in the year.